Hey, Butterfly. Season 4, episode 6 recap. My face is oily. It's shining from all the heat that came from that episode. It was a lot. Whoa, my God. All right, let's get into it because I got two pages of notes here because that was a lot. First and foremost, when Cookie and Brandon's mama made that speech at the beginning of the season, might have been the end of last season, I don't know where it was, but she was basically telling somebody to get the hell up out of the shot because they don't love you. Love don't live here anymore. And she brought that energy and shot Douda on the roof. None of us saw that coming. Well, we knew that it was a woman. We knew that. Because you can run back the receipts. We knew that. But God darn, she said, you don't get to be the hero and the villain. Hit him with a two-piece, bop, bop. And walk smooth off. One for each son. Good writing. The Shy, good writing. Kevin attacked Jake in the white school and accidentally punched the teacher in the nose. The teacher was leaking. From the looks of everybody's face, and these kids done some wild things. Even the kids, everybody knew, spaghetti-o. Kevin got put out the school. That was his opportunity to come out the hood. So how do we make that make sense? Do we blame that completely on Kevin? Do we see how a piece of his past, like him, Jake coming to that actual school, his homie, and that situation evolving into what it was? So is it his past coming to haunt him in his future? Is it him not dealing with the things that he was dealing with? Is it him not having the knowledge? It's a lot of layers there. He got kicked out of school. The parents are tired. Dre and Kevin's mom, they sick of it. As soon as he got in that fight, mama said, listen, my daughter just had a baby from a rapist. My son had all that other stuff going on. I think my wife is cheating on me. Now my son is out here fighting in the white school. Do what you want. I'm tired. As a mom, I'm tired. And as a person who feels in the role of a parent, I felt that. I felt like she got a lot going on. And everybody expects Mama Bear to always be, the first line of defense, the last line of defense, all the defense. But she tired. And I felt that. She said, I'm going to my room. And Dre, that was a really good speech that you gave because I know you're a counselor. You used your counseling degree right there when you was talking to Kevin. And it looked like it made some sense. It pierced to the core of what he was going through, and he decided to change his life around somewhat. That was a lot of things that happened in that episode. Am I right? Hit me in the comments. I got to talk to y'all about the comments right now because I need to know what y'all thought so we can go back and forth because that was a lot. Dominique is making sense. She making business sense because Tiffany tried to, as soon as that lady came, listen, business 101. Whatever they offer you, you are almost 90% of the time worth at least triple of what they offering you. Dominique know that because she been around the block. More ways than one. She done ran around the block, so she know you hold out. She don't really be holding out like that. Let's not get into that. But I like her checking Tiffany like, listen, we got to see what we can see first. Let's make sure the numbers is right. Just because somebody give you a little bit of validation don't mean that they in your best interest. They trying to own your business. Then they brought in Iman. Iman led with the up and down. You see, he was Tiffany the whole time, but he was talking business sense. He was still giving them ownership of their business, expanding their, audience. So that was a better business deal off the rip. You know what I mean? Dominique was right there, but I feel like Iman and Tiffany, they about to be getting it on. And y'all know I'm here for that, yeah. Yes, I am. I am here for that yet. Ha! Woo! I can't wait. I can't wait. How many more episodes we got? Because I need to know. It's a lot going on. I don't know how we're going to wrap all this stuff up. Oh, I got crumbs because I was eating a sandwich. I don't know how we're going to wrap up all the things that's going on, but yo, let's keep each other lifted. Rosalind, I feel like she set that hit up. Because like Douda found out, he even made note like, you enjoying this too much. I think Rosalind told Brandon and their mom where he was going to be at so she can give him them 2 lead shots, pop, pop. Because the way sis was ready, to hold the press conferences and she had her one-header quitters, Deshaun, please, you still refuse to give me any information about who Rosalind is and why this marriage even exists. Y'all, if I missed that episode, please tell me what episode that was in the comments. Because I'm sick of wondering, time after time, what is her purpose here? How did they get together? Someone please connect the dots for me. Please. I asked y'all, does she have some like political equity? Was her family founding people in the Shad? Is she super educated? What made this matrimony between the two of them? Are they Jake and Gemma from a previous life? Help me, please. Jada's massage man, his name is Sway, y'all. I told y'all in the recap before this, we was going to find out his name so we can know it. His name is Sway. Our Jada is getting tired. She's tired. This is the theme of the women in the episode. We tired. And I felt it. She like, why I got to make everybody comfortable with my situation? Shit. I'm over here sick. I'm sick and tired now. She told her man that she loved him back. I'm glad that she is getting love. I hate that it had to be this way, but I love that she's receiving it. Papa, I didn't see this coming for you, but you know what? The character has to have layers. The fact that you were jealous of Maisha and made it a point to interject your situation. You remember back in the day when you was making crump dancing videos about how the school don't care about the kids and the budget and you blew up? Maisha was right there waiting in the wings. She wasn't saying, come to Maisha, my space. She was supporting you. But as soon as she got her little bit of light, you in there with your business card. How you even get it printed that quick? Did you go to Vista Print? Kinko, Staples? Another thing I noticed. COVID don't exist in the shop. COVID is not happening in the shop. It ain't wide open. But here you go at her photo shoot with your business card. This wasn't Maisha and friends. This was a Maisha expose. Maisha, you was looking good too, girl. Representing yourself. And I always say this about you. I love that you have a strong anchor in self-knowledge. Because when it came full circle, and Papa had to do some self-assessment, and he said, damn, maybe I am jealous of my girl. We can't work together. Maisha said, look, I agree with that. And I'm gonna take it up a notch. We need a little space. And I agree with her. because you really need to see what's going on. You need some time apart to really see what is going on. Papa brought the pulpit. He brought Jake, Gemma, Kevin to the table. That round table was short, but we got to a lot of the details. Everyone has been trying to save Kevin from himself. Drinking and drugging, doing all this dumb stuff. When Gemma said, "You don't care about nothing," I said, "Yeah, Gemma, that's a right reason to leave. I mean, you ain't have to go to his best friend, but I get it. You ever been with somebody who don't care about nothing? They don't have a passion or a direction, a compass, GPS? Ew. They always feeling bad for themselves. You got to get away from that. No. Y'all in your youth. That's right, Gemma. Drop them like a bag of quarters. Dirty laundry. Move on." I changed my outlook. Gemma, I'm with you. Move on. But I still say that you should have told him. But you told him now. You said, "Goddamn shit. We sorry." The fuck? I'm not going to put no bleeps out. So if your kid's watching this, you are a terrible parent. I got emotional with all of the scenes that Keisha was on here. When that young man invited her to his home, and she said, "I feel uncomfortable coming to a stranger's house," I felt emotional. Because it makes sense. She been through a lot. It brought a little moisture to my eyes. Page 2. When that man touched her hand, and she had a little panic attack, and he counted her down, I felt emotional. When she was over there pumping that milk out and looking at her body, and she ain't had no baby, to validate all the stuff that she been through, I felt emotional. When Tad brought her baby to the house and she held the baby for the first time, I felt emotional. When she came down the steps at the very end of the episode and she said, "Mama, I want my baby back." She said it so casual, like, "Hey, Mom, I want my baby back." I felt emotional. I felt like Carl Thomas. I'm emotional. And I can't let go. Whew. It's a great album. 10 out of 10. No skips. That's what I'm saying. Do we have enough episodes left to wrap all of this up? Or are you going to leave me in a space where for the rest of my life, I'm going to be wondering what happened to these characters? Am I going to have to write my own stories? Like some people did with True to the Game. Terrible. The way that they brought those things to movie. If y'all read Black authors back in the day, back when we was Sister Soldiering, Eric Jerome Dickey, Zane, all them, Terry Woods, I'm an OG reader. True to the Game ended like it ended, and then people was just coming out writing their own endings. Like, ho. You ain't even the author. We don't care to know how you think the story ends. That's how I feel the Shy is about to do me. I'm going to have to be writing my own endings to these character stories. And that just cracks me up. Because I know, y'all know I'm messy. I'm going to be writing some alternate endings like a mug. Back on track. Trig. Luke V. James. I love you. Heart. I love you on this series. You are the heart of the series. When you had that conversation with Jake about the fact that he needs to care more about the woman than what's between her legs, you the first person that ever told him that. I know on the previous review, I was calling him an F-boy. I still stick by that. That's Future. That's what Future looked like. But that's the first time that he had someone tell him something like that. So I got to give him space to grow and learn and compassion. But you are the heart and soul of this show. You saying, you got to care about her. You got to want to know about her outside of what's in her drawers. Her cootie candy. You got to care. I really loved that conversation. And Jake was like, dang, man, this is a lot. And he said, this ain't child's play. You want to be out here acting like adult? This is the cost to be involved in adult activities. And I agree with you 100%, Trig. That, loved it. And then Amani on the other side, listen, girl, as long as you give consent and you want to do what you want to do, I ain't going to judge you. That's your business. I feel the same way. As long as there is consent involved. Okay? But let's make this known. If you are under the age of consent, it doesn't exist. Especially when it's a child and an adult. It doesn't exist. Let's also keep that in mind. Douda got shot. And them bullets, they put emotions in him. Here I was like, yes. Douda don't care about nobody. He's holding up his end of the evil villain the way I like it. When, when he said the last episode to Tracy, like, listen, you can accept it or move on. Now he looking sad and tragic. I don't know who to trust. He woke up from them hot bullets. He looking for Tracy. Hey, is Tracy here? Who are you? Y'all better do a brain scan because he changed. And I'm going to be upset if he changed and turns into a good guy. Or because he got shot. Huh. Keisha's new boo. I love him as an addition to the show. I'm wrapping this up. Damn. Keisha and Kevin's mom done cheated on Dre. I feel it both ways though. Because Dre she should have trusted her wife enough to tell her what was going on and don't keep her in the dark. And you were lying to her. Even though you were lying to preserve what your best friend was going through, you still are in a marriage. And your partner does not deserve to be kept in the dark for that extended amount of time. Now, to me, it just felt like it was a couple days. But it got to be longer than that because she done went from knowing to now treatment and the after effects. But, oh, good Lord. She done went out here and cheated with the brat. What's up, the brat? We see you. Came on out that closet and got right on the shot. We love to see it. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Yes, indeed. She came up in there, swooped her up at the bar. Took her home for some takeout, if you know what I mean. Hello? Boom. Yeah, so that's going to be weighing hard on her. Because Dre she's a good woman. 10 toes down. She ain't flinched when it came to them kids. Y'all ain't been married, what, 2-3 years? Maybe. You out here, then went on out. Last but not least, Keisha want that baby back. And I get that she's in an emotional space right now. But that baby is a symbol of what happened to her. So this ain't going to be no easy transition. Oh, the baby cute. But every time you see that baby, you're going to think about the person who put it in there. And then what's going to happen to Tab? Maybe Tab can turn into what I wanted her to be before. That's my baby. Hand that rocks the cradle. I don't know. But I like my mess on the screen and not in my real life. That's it, y'all. My mind is blown. Okay? A lot happened in that episode. Too much to process. But I would like to know your process and what you thought about the episode. Hit me in the comments. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on all social media at Divinely Ty. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, butterfly.